All right, today we are diving into a huge topic for every electrical contractor out there. We're going to go hunting for those sneaky hidden money leaks that are quietly draining your profits. Let's get straight to it. So, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? Your schedule is absolutely jam-packed. You're working flat out, harder than ever. But when you look at the bank account, the profits just aren't keeping up. It feels like you're just spinning your wheels, right? Busy, but not actually moving forward. If that hits home, you are definitely not alone. This is such a common thing. It's a classic growth plateau that so many great electricians hit. You've already proven you're fantastic at your trade, but now the business side of things has become the real beast to tackle. So what is really going on here? Well, the problem isn't that you need more work. No way. The real culprit is what I call profit leaks. I want you to picture a leaky tap. It's just a tiny drip, drip, drip. Wasted time here, a mispriced job there, inefficient processes, and on their own, they seem like nothing. But add them all up, and suddenly you've got a flood on your hands. The best tool to find these drips? It's something called a business audit. Now, don't let that word scare you. All it means is taking a step back and giving your company a proper health check. It's about getting a really clear picture of what's working and, more importantly, what isn't. So, where do we even begin this hunt? Let's break down the 3 key areas where these leaks are most likely hiding. First up, your financial performance. Honestly, this is the big one. We're talking about your profit margins, your overheads, and here's the crucial part. How accurately are you actually costing your jobs? Are your quotes really covering all your time, every single material, and still leaving a healthy profit on top? Okay, next, let's look at your operational efficiency. This is all about your day-to-day workflow. How are you scheduling jobs? Are your guys wasting hours sitting in traffic, driving back and forth across town? What about your inventory? Because let me tell you, every single unplanned trip to the wholesaler is another little profit leak. And finally, number 3, service delivery. This is the whole customer experience, right from that first phone call to the final invoice. Are you missing chances to offer better, more premium options? Are tiny communication slip-ups causing delays or, even worse, costly rework? Every step is a chance to either build profit or to lose it. Right, let's really focus on that first area, the financials, because if you don't nail this part, nothing else you do is going to matter. It is time to take back control of your numbers. Look, it's simple. You can't grow what you don't measure. And these 4 numbers right here, this is your business dashboard. You absolutely have to know your daily break-even. That's the magic number you need to hit every single day just to cover costs. What's your average job worth? And what's the actual profit margin on that job? Not what you think it is, but what it really is. And that brings us to our pro tip for today. You've got to get this data out of your head and onto a screen. It doesn't need to be some complicated, expensive software. A simple spreadsheet is a perfect place to start. Just begin tracking your time, your revenue, and your costs for every job, every week. Once you start tracking, it leads to a habit that will change your business. A weekly profit and loss review. This is non-negotiable. You're just checking what came in versus what went out. Don't wait until the end of the year for your accountant to tell you how you did. You need to know how you did last week. This is how you spot a cash flow problem before it turns into a full-blown crisis. And once you have that financial clarity, you can finally tackle the biggest profit leak of them all, your pricing. So many contractors fall into the trap of pricing just low enough to win the job. But listen, winning a job that makes you 0 profit isn't a win. It's just a fast track to burnout. So, how do you raise your prices without just scaring off customers? You use tiered pricing. Instead of giving one price, you offer 3 options: basic, standard, and premium. Suddenly, the customer's mindset shifts from "how much is it" to "which one is right for me?" And you'd be amazed, most people go for that middle option, instantly boosting your average job value. So fixing the numbers is a massive step. But to really truly break through that growth plateau, there's a fundamental shift you need to make, and it's all about how you see yourself. It's time to go from technician to strategist. Just look at the difference here. The technician, the person on the tools, is focused on getting the task done. They're essential, of course, and the business relies on them. But a business owner, they focus on building the systems that allow the business to run without them. That's the difference between the business working because of you and the business working for you. And this shift, it's built on these 4 pillars. First, you have to start treating your time as your most valuable asset. Second, price for your profit and expertise, not just for your labor. Third, invest in systems that let your business grow, not just more tools. And finally, and this is a big one, know when to delegate the tasks that are holding you back. A really practical way to start this is to schedule what I call CEO time. Just block out 1 hour in your calendar every single week where you are not allowed to work in the business. This is your time to work on the business, to review those numbers, plan your marketing, and think bigger picture. I promise you, it will be the most valuable hour of your week. So I want to leave you with a question to really think about. What is the one 10-pound an hour task, the paperwork, ordering materials, chasing up emails, that you are still doing yourself, that is stopping you from actually being the CEO of your company? Because identifying that one task and fixing it is your very first step to plugging those leaks for good and building a business that's truly profitable. If you're ready to take control, we've got the tools and coaching to help you get there. Thanks for your time.